everyone, I'm Tarnia Green and welcome to another episode of the Tarnia Green Show. As usual, I like to start off my show by thanking my sponsors, the Fort Young Hotel, the official venue for this show, Bisous de Coco, Dominica's newest boutique located opposite the Gallery Hotel, the sponsor of my beautiful jumper here today, and of course, Caprice Hair Studio for doing an excellent job on my hair. Thank you so much. Now, I know you are dying to find out what today's episode is all about. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
If you want to be a guest on The Tarnia Green Show, send an email to thetarniagreenshow@gmail.com.
Welcome back. You're watching The Tarnia Green Show on Digicel Play TV, Channel 3. With the tight economy, families are becoming aware of the need to save, budget, and consider all expenditures more carefully. There are dozens of ways for today's households to cut potentially hundreds of dollars out of their monthly operating expenses by planning, shopping, and spending smarter. In my home, for example, I've decided to be fiscally responsible, live within my means, and save a little more each month. We've all had to make adjustments to deal with the current global economic crisis, and of course, the business community is no exception. McDowell Paul, Rosa Branch Manager of the National Cooperative Credit Union, is here on set with me, hoping to shed better light on how much this phenomenon is affecting us here in Dominica. We're talking economy, we're talking the global economic crisis. How has the world crisis impacted on the local Dominican economy?
In terms of the impact of the global crisis on the local economy, from a credit union perspective, where I work at the NCCU, we have seen the impact on members in terms of their ability to purchase goods and services, to pay the bills, and so we would see them returning to us more often, making use of the various services that we offer, and we offer them a wide range of services to help them cushion the effects of this global crisis, which have really become a local crisis.
You mentioned the availability of services by the National Cooperative Credit Union. Would you care to enlighten us on some of those services?
Since members would find it difficult to meet their various expenses, we, within the last year, put through a program called what we call a debt consolidation program, a bundle it up. We have also gone ahead and provided what we call a fast money service, fast money service, which we call it Now for Now. So members are able to walk in, utilizing Now for Now, to pay their various bills over a year. We also have the bundle up where they would put together all their loans with other or credits with other institutions and make it very affordable to them.
And people are taking advantage of that consolidation measure.
Yes, and apart from that, you know, we make available members' savings that are tied up in terms of their loans. We make it available to them on a need basis. We also have, in cases where employers find it difficult to submit their monthly or daily wages on behalf of these members, we would have what we call a loan deferment that will allow them to defer their loan and in some cases even skip a payment.
In this global economic crisis that Dominica, all of the countries, if not all of the countries around the world are impacted on, are we seeing people saving at the National Credit Union?
Well, it's amazing that even with members having difficulty meeting their expenses, we have seen the trend which is unique to the credit union movement, and NCCU is no exception, that we have seen the increase in savings, members' savings. So no matter even if there is a $1 as we provide for the dollar a day, $1 a day savings that they can save $1 a day, and within a month they have a $50 accumulation of savings. Or we have the Christmas Club, where they can save for their Christmas expenses. We have seen the increase in that.
I'm trying to get an understanding of that, you know, Paul, because you're saying to me that we are being impacted negatively by the global economic crisis, yet you're telling us that people are saving more. How is that possible?
Well, apart from the fact that we have a system in place where we try to build, not to try, we have a built-in system where we encourage thrift, that we tie savings to loans. Okay. All right. So you come for a loan, and we tell you that you need to have 5% of the loan amount on your savings, and every month. Oh,
so you make that mandatory.
Mandatory.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. We can look at it as need by need basis. We also have what we call a compulsory savings, that you pay a loan $100 a month, but yesterday we tell you that you should save $5 a month. So that has helped us see the increase in the savings. And apart from that, with all the rates, savings rates being reduced by the various commercial banks and so, we find that our rates are still attractive. All right? So members would remove and bring to NCC.
Okay, so since we're talking savings, right, would you share a few, tips with us as to why we should save in this economy?
Okay, what we call, how we coin it is that we say save for a rainy day.
Save for a rainy day.
A rainy day.
Okay.
And when it rains, it pours.
In Dominica, yes.
It pours. Right? So what we say that if you have a loan, as I said earlier, if you have a loan, then we attach a savings component to it, that you must have a 5%, 3% savings, compulsory savings attached to it. So we encourage persons to save. Okay.
So as we conclude this interview, would you want to share any advice to our viewers?
Yeah, as much as possible, I encourage our members and the public to review the whole spending and even what I term the budgeting aspects of the income. The income is fixed. The expenses, they may vary, and so forth. So I ask persons to really look at budgeting, look at buying what you need and not what you want, and also save a little. There's always something to save, no matter how little it is, if we prioritize the things that we spend our monies on.
McDowell Paul, Roseau Branch Manager of the National Cooperative Credit Union. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Okay. Up next, we pay a visit to a local supermarket to find out just how far they go to cater to customers in this cash-strapped economy. We'll be right back. If you want to be a guest on the Tarnia Green Show, send us an email at thetarniagreenshow@gmail.com. Welcome back. Our next guest on the show today is Maria Etienne Pascal, General Manager of the Lindomart Supermarket in Goodwill. Okay, Maria, you've been managing this Lindomart Supermarket for the past 4 years. Tell us, what sort of services does the supermarket offer to Dominicans?
Well, first I'll start by saying that our customer promise is we promise customers a wide variety of goods at an affordable price, and to top up on that is the customer service that we pride ourselves on ensuring that all customers, regardless of who, that they get quality service. What we do is, like, we have a few elderly persons. When they come into shop, we get one of our porters to do the deliveries for them.
Now, the Lindomart Supermarket over the years has become very popular with the Dominican customers.
I like that.
Yes, very popular with the Dominican customers. I'm sure there is a reason why. Do you know why?
Yes, I do. What we do is we price in because the economy is tight. We know how the Dominican economy is. So what we try to do is to make sure that we pass good prices on to our customers. So what we do is we ask our suppliers to give us the best prices so we can pass it on. And we also, a little secret is we package goods smaller. But the other thing too is we do not import any goods. We buy from all the different wholesalers in Dominica.
Very interesting revelation. Notice, right? They do not import any goods. This supermarket, Lindomart, does not import any goods.
So we buy from every distributor in Dominica. So that's why we have a wider variety than most supermarkets. So then, and also, like I said before, we concentrate on ensuring that we get special prices and we pass on these prices to our customers. So I'm happy, and if I can say that you're a regular Lindomart customer, so maybe I should ask you why is it that, you know, tell me what's about Lindomart. Maybe right now a survey.
Well, I'm always satisfied when I come to Lindomart supermarket because I find the goods that I'm looking for. And I was I'm talking to one of your staff earlier, and I was saying to her, for example, Nescafe. You know, I am a lover of Nescafe, right? And when I come to Lindomart, I have the choice of 3 sizes. 3 sizes of Nescafe. Okay? So probably at one particular time, financially, it's not possible for me to afford the $36.70 bottle of Nescafe. Okay? So then I have the option of buying a $19.60 or a $13.75 bottle. Okay, so this option I don't necessarily find elsewhere. You can appreciate why it's fun and it's convenient shopping at Lindomart because you have a choice based on the amount of spending money you have. Yes.
The other thing too is we try our best. Since I'm here, I've worked with the staff in terms of customer service. I think that all customers should be satisfied. And if you're customers, because customers have choices, customers do not necessarily have to come to Lindomart. They come to Lindomart for the experience. And you know, so if we have an old or negative attitude, customers will not come back. But if we have the perfect customer relation that customers are looking for, customers will, sometimes it might be closer to get it elsewhere, but they'll say, oh, at Lindomart, I'll have that little chit chat with that, and persons will find,
you get service with a smile.
What's going on.
And the employees are concerned about responding to your needs, your individual needs. So Tarnia, what are you looking for today? Usually I know that you buy, whipping cream, but we don't have it in stock right now. However, you can come back in 1 week and you will find your whipping cream on the shelf. And based on a little bird information, I'm being told that you take your corporate responsibility very seriously.
Yes,
Talk to me about that. How do you go out and extend a helping hand to the wider community?
Without the customers, we cannot survive. And so we have to give back. So first, our neighbors, the park, Lindo Park, we maintain. We pay a monthly stipend to the grass cutter to ensure that the grass are properly kept. So that is one of the responsibilities, monthly.
Yes.
We have 2 schools. We are giving goods for their school feeding program. That is the Goodwill Secondary School and the Roseau Primary School. But beyond that, we give to community-based groups, church groups, daycare, preschools within the community. Also give, like, for example, the Rotaract group.
Rotaract group.
Yes. So, we give with the Red Cross, the Pentecostal Church every year, because they have their different activities, and so we are small in terms of our area,
physical space. Yes.
But I would want to think that we are big.
We are big in the way we do things. Yes,
and
the way we serve, the products that we provide to the customers is excellent. Okay,
yes.
So we're leading the way
yes.
in that department.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, and we just want to encourage customers like you, Tarnia, and all the other customers to come to be part of the Lindomart
experience and
yes,
family. Yes.
Because our theme experience is we serve, you save.
Yes. Nice.
You know, yes. So when we serve, you save.
And
yes.
this is in keeping
with
the
what's
theme
yes, and
of what
you can
about.
testify
Yes.
to that.
Yes, yes.
You can testify to that.
Definitely.
You get proper service and then you save.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So thank you so much for having a chat with me.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's great to have you on the Tarnia Green Show, and we want to wish you all the best. We want to wish Lindomat all the best, and we thank you again for the quality service and the excellent products that you provide to the Dominican public.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
I wanted to share some practical tips with you on how to shop smart at the grocery store. And helping me to do that today is Nareen Murphy. Many know him as the trendsetter in the world of Calypso. Together, we took our carts to the Lindomart supermarket in Goodwill to show you what it's like to shop smart. Now, Nareen, we've put our list together.
Yes,
All right.
we have put our
So we know exactly what we're going to buy, but our viewers have no idea what we're going to buy.
No, not at all.
Okay, so before we start shopping, let's just have a chit chat. How did you go about putting that list together?
Well, to put this list together, I normally go through my kitchen and my bathrooms and identify exactly what is missing, what is short on probably reducing, and that's how I come together and compile this list.
Okay.
I don't just go from my head, top of my head, just writing down.
All right.
Scan the kitchen and I see exactly what is needed and what is necessary.
Okay, so you think putting a list together is absolutely necessary before you come to the supermarket?
Yes, it is critical that you put a list together.
Okay, what are some of the benefits to having a list?
The benefit of having the list is you remain concise and precise with exactly what you need to buy. You don't go picking up stuff that you probably cannot even afford, but probably because it looks nice on the shelf or it look nice in your imagination. So it's good to have the list.
Okay.
The list gives you a sort of control, and even in budgeting, it's really good. You know what your pocket can afford, so you have a list prepared accordingly. So every month end, my list is prepared.
Okay. So you only prepare a list on the month end?
Yes, I try to do most of my shopping, the bulk of it, on the month end. Some items I might not buy in large quantities because they may spoil.
Yes.
So,
yes.
But as we move along,
so we've got our list. Let's refer to our list and start our shopping.
Yes. You know, we're in the green seasoning section and the eggs, and well, today is Saturday, Sunday is coming, so we may get a tray of eggs and some green seasoning.
Okay.
But with the green seasoning, we're not going to take a large quantity because you know these get spoiled very easy.
Yes.
They get ruined very easy with time. So you take a small quantity that could probably last maybe a week or two.
Okay.
So
all right. So we're just grabbing.
We're just grabbing a few. That's lettuce.
Yes. Okay. All right.
We'll take a piece of pumpkin.
Thank you.
Thyme.
And we're talking about the fresh produce.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Vegetables and the seasonings.
Yeah.
The green seasonings.
Provision. We'll take a small bag.
That's for the broth?
Yes, that's for Saturday broth. Yeah.
Okay.
And well, I'm not seeing
the limes.
The limes, yes. You know, we have to use the lime for the fish.
For the fish, right?
Yes, that's true. There are other seasonings that I would probably pick up, but if I don't see it here, probably I just go to the local market, like your chive, parsley, and these are that really make the broth spicy and nice.
You need to let me see that list there.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we've got onions already, and we don't need garlic.
We don't need garlic. I have some garlic at home.
Okay.
All right.
Based on the list, rice.
Okay.
So going down that list, since we're in the dry goods segment. Section, yes.
I have lentils.
Lentils.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have lentils, and well, I will take a pack of pink beans. You know,
Is
Sunday.
that on your list? Is pink beans on your list?
Oh.
You're shopping on impulse now.
Oh,
remember
yes,
what
I
we
need to
said?
put back the pink beans. Yes, because I only have lentils. Yes.
Okay, all right. So here we go. Yes, okay.
We don't really need anything.
We don't need anything from that aisle. So let's proceed.
Let's proceed.
Yes. Yes.
If we look on the list, I have macaroni and cheese.
Yes, okay.
Now, you have various prices.
Yes, various brands.
Various brands. So we look at the one that is more cost effective. You have Kraft, and while it may taste better, the other brand may be just as good.
The better value macaroni and cheese at a cost of $2.80 as compared to the the Kraft mac and cheese is $3.45 a box.
$3.45, yes.
Yeah, so if we're doing smart shopping, then we would select the macaroni and cheese, the better value brand.
Yes.
You know, yes.
So I'll have two boxes
we'll have
of those.
two. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
While we are in that area, I have plain macaroni.
Plain.
That's like if you're going to make macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
It's better to use the plain macaroni.
Or your salad. You
Or
can
your
do
salad,
a pasta salad.
Yes.
You know. So which brand? Which one are
we
you
have
interested in?
We have the award and there's the champion.
Okay.
They're basically about the same price.
$3.30.
So
yes.
I go here for taste. And
for taste.
My preference is
The champion.
Okay. The champion, choosing champion brand.
Yes. Okay. and one thing I have not been doing is as we move along, I need to
ticking off the items that we have already gotten.
That we have already gotten.
All right. So I see that we have oil on the list.
Yeah.
So we're going to grab a bottle of oil.
Yes.
And we've got a variety, a large variety of oils from one end of the aisle to the other end of the aisle. Possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 10
different choices.
Varieties, different choices. But what is your preference?
My oil, I don't really have a particular preference for oil. I go with probably what is cost effective because all oils are basically almost the same. Unless if you are a person on a strict diet.
Well, if you're health conscious,
and you look for
like
olive
myself,
oil.
I prefer to use the olive oil.
Yes.
You know, I cook a lot using olive oil. But if you just want to select a brand that's economical, then you could select any one of these.
Yes.
So since we're shopping for the month, you would want to take
a bigger bottle
a larger,
that would probably last you.
Yes.
And if we look at this is $7.
Yes.
But for just $2.50 more, you get 1 liter.
Yes.
So
yes.
I would.
That's another important point that you're making here, because we also have to pay attention to the quantity of the item versus the price of the product, because clearly if you look at this size, we see this is 0.75 liter and this is 1 liter, right? But the price difference is almost $2.50. Yeah. So that would be a better buy.
A better buy,
yes. Okay.
So we'll take this
All
one.
right. Okay. Yes.
We also have like tin stuff like sardines, tuna, corned beef. Now with the tuna, with the Vienna sausage, there are a number of brands.
Yes. Yes.
And it comes down now to what your pocket can afford.
Yes.
And we have the Fiesta.
So what about taste? Doesn't taste, come into play in all of this? I mean, yes, I want to save money, but I'm also concerned about taste. I mean, I'm not going to buy something because it's inexpensive and compromise taste.
I agree.
Okay, so how do you weigh that? How do you weigh that?
What I would do is I would test different products. Maybe not just go buy a large quantity of probably the more expensive one. So probably this month, if I'm a customer probably buying Fiesta, maybe I would try one of the Valrico to see, hey, is the taste worth me probably stretching that extra, going that extra mile.
But what if you're an individual like myself who has already established that I prefer Armour Vienna sausages to any other Vienna sausage? This is the sausage that I want on my plate.
Well, it's going to come down to your affordability.
Okay, so in that case now, because Armour is my preferred choice, I would say that I would just, settle to buying 4 cans, 4 cans for the month, as opposed to maybe 10 cans.
That's true.
Because I am working on a budget.
Yeah.
You're gonna grab the universal.
Because the other thing is your cornflakes. If you have kids, they may leave it open, it may get stale, and you may have to throw it. So doesn't make sense to go buying a big or 3 boxes of cornflakes when they may not consume all of that in a month.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a cornflakes.
Okay. So again, you may want to have to look at the eating patterns of the children to determine whether or not you should buy a bigger box as opposed to a smaller box. Yes. We have on our list just meat.
Just meat, but
we don't have any.
I put meat because I already have a preconception as to what I really need.
Okay.
Because I would have scanned my fridge and see. I only have maybe 1 bag of drumstick left. So as a result, I know exactly what I want.
Yes.
Hi, hello, how are you? Okay. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take a few.
We're gonna take some turkey. We're gonna have some turkey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just like $5 and $6. This could make a nice meal for a family of 4 very easily.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, some persons may be very particular in terms of their taste.
Yes.
And they may find what, hey, I'm not buying back a neck. I'm not eating this. But this is actually turkey neck. And it stews very nice with fig.
Right.
Green banana.
Okay, green banana and turkey necks.
Green banana and turkey
necks.
Turkey
the best delicacy.
That's the best
right?
And it's only $2.98.
$2.98. So if you're on a low budget, maybe we should consider some turkey necks.
Turkey necks, yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to take a pack of turkey necks.
All right. Okay.
Yes. I have toilet paper and we just passed it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So, and well, again, you have a number of different brands.
Yes.
This is $5.10 and you get about 4 of them.
Yes. Okay, and I see you sticking to local.
Yes,
because this is Emerald Touch.
Yes,
Emerald Touch manufactured right here in Dominica.
Right here in Kidville.
So it's a good idea to support local, buy our locally produced soft Emerald Touch tissue paper.
I think 2 of those.
We also need to get some soap and some dishwashing liquid. All right. So we have again other brands. We have. Okay. We have Quicks. Yes. Okay.
Well, I like Ozone.
And
it's just $6.75 with probably the same quantity as maybe an Ajax for $13.50.
Oh yeah, because if we're talking about quantity, and the Ajax is like 887 ml, and the Ozone is 1,000 ml. So when you're talking about price, comparing the price, the Ozone costs
almost half the price.
Yes, $6.75.
And this is,
so we're grabbing the Ozone. So Naren, we've done very well with our grocery list here. And just want to emphasize the importance again of having a grocery list. It saves us from buying on impulse, especially if we have a budget that we want to stick to. So we have our list. It also prevents us from having goods spoil at our home, because we buy stuff, for example, potatoes, we buy onions in large quantities, we buy fresh produce, we buy seasonings, green seasonings and that kind of thing. And sometimes it goes to waste because we don't have the time to consume all of that. So we want to advise that when you're buying those kinds of produce, that you buy it in the quantities that you need, that you require. Yes? Okay. So in essence, these are some of the tips that we wanted to share with you. We hope that you enjoyed this little presentation, and we hope that you will try to implement them in your everyday shopping practice. Yes, because this is really what this is meant to do. It's meant to educate, it's meant to inform, and it's meant to bring a positive change to the manner in which we spend our hard-earned dollars in this economy.
That's true.
So thank you again for shopping with me today. I'm going to go off to the cashier, and we're going to settle our bill and head home and hopefully do some fun cooking. Now that you've made your checklist, and by now you've grasped the concept of shopping smart, it's time to head on to the kitchen, where I show you how you can make a few delicious meals on a small budget. Stay tuned. That's coming up next. If you have any suggestions for the Tarnia Green Show, send us an email at thetarniagreenshow@gmail.com or call us at telephone number 617-8811. Now viewers, all this talk about being thrifty and shopping smart must have made you wonder how I can spice up my cooking with just the basics, right? No problem. Let's head to the kitchen where I show you how I dish up a tasty, affordable meal. So I'm here in my kitchen after having taken a trip to the Rosa Market this afternoon to get some basic ingredients for what we're going to prepare today. And helping me to do some cooking today is Afinia Henry. And we had this wonderful experience in the Rosa Market earlier, gathering all the ingredients that we'll be using to cook our meal today. Now, Afinia, join in. All right, so we managed to get quite a few ingredients. As you can see, we have carrots, we have lettuce, we have tomatoes, we have Christophans, we have our bell peppers and our sweet peppers. We also have our okras. Okay, we have cabbage. We've got some seasonings like thyme and parsley. We've also got some celery. We got some squash. Oh, and we've got rosemary as well. Rosemary, very, very, very important ingredient in preparation of food. You will soon understand. And ginger is another magic ingredient in cooking. Yes, we also have some garlic and avocado. For those of you who love avocado, yes, Dominica is known for great avocados. Yes, so now that we've told you all the ingredients that we've had, and we also got ourselves some ground provision, let us share with our audience exactly what we're going to prepare for them.
Well, today we are going to start off with our a cream of callaloo pumpkin soup. We'll have a little dash of coconut milk in there, made from our real coconuts. And followed by that, we'll have some secret ingredient in this cream of pumpkin callaloo, so that when you have had a taste of that secret ingredient, you might want to tell me what it is.
Yes. That's
what makes that cream special and different.
Yes.
Following that, we are looking to feed a family of 4 on a tight budget in these hard economic times, as we like to say.
Yeah, but our viewers may want to know exactly how much money we spent in getting all these ingredients to feed a family of 4.
Well, I tried staying below $30 for the family of 4. And we're going to have a fish meal. It could go up to $50, but that is because you want to have not only for today, but you want to have some of your purchases last for at least 2 meals beyond this meal I'm preparing today. So we went, like for instance, when we did the provisions, I tried staying below $5 in every provision. And so the average cost was between $3 and $3.50.
Okay.
Now, when you go to the Rosa Market these days, everybody's weighing everything.
Yes.
So there are advantages and disadvantages to that. So if you're on a really tight budget and you want to have an array of provisions, you can, because you can take 2 items and have it weigh $3 if that's, or $3.50 if that's where you want to stay.
Yes.
If you want to stay between $5 per item, then you have that flexibility to do so.
Wonderful.
And so I was able to do that today, and it worked for me very well.
Okay.
We have some bit, very good. We can decide if we want to make some juice, some beet juice, or if we want to have it as a vegetable. Some of these things in our market are very versatile, and we will say that while we have provisions, many times the children do not want to eat provisions.
That's right.
But there are so many different ways and interesting ways in doing the provisions.
Yes.
Not only steaming them or boiling them, but putting them in a soup, making them into a pie, you know, throw some cheese on that and you're good to go.
Yes, yes.
You know, have some scallop fig,
Yes.
you know.
You have to conceal them, interestingly, you know.
So here we have some dashing, we have some green bananas, we have some ladies yam, we have some sweet potatoes, we have some kush kush, and really and truly, it will be for a good make.
Yes, no. Henry, we got a very interesting ingredient here. Would you care to tell our viewers what exactly this is?
Well, they call this vegetable so many names. You know, some say they call it sweet calabash, as in sweet calabash.
Okay.
Because some think it comes from the calabash family. but I like to say it comes from the squash family. It's almost like a squash.
Okay.
Yeah, so I use it the same way that I use Christophine, the same way I use papaw. I can use it as a vegetable by just grating it and steeping it, and it's soft and sweet. And so I also serve it. I also use it when I do a stew, a chicken stew, a fish stew, any one of those things.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're already getting calls, you know, phone calls. People want to find out where we got all these interesting ingredients. They're calling us already, yeah? Okay, so we're going to be putting our ingredients together to make a sumptuous meal for you.
Yeah, and we'll be making a fish meal today. We'll be doing some fish courbouillon. There's always fish at the Rosa Market. There's always fish in Focally, and there's always fish in Mao and around the island.
Yes.
So you can get it straight from the sea, or you can get it from the Rosa Fisheries or all of the fisheries cooperatives around the island.
So at this point, cooking is in progress. We have our ground provisions on fire. We also have our lentils, and we have our ingredients for our callaloo. All right, so they're now in the process of being boiled. As you can see, the steam oozing out of this pot here. We've got lentils in here, and then we've got our ground provision in here. You can see the beautiful, you know, bananas and kush and dashin and all that good stuff, right? And then in here, this is the callaloo pot. Yeah, we've got spinach and we've got pumpkin and also potatoes. As you can see, we've already got our coconut oil cut into small pieces. Later on, we're going to be blending some of that coconut so we can add it to our fish dish. So we've just put in our ingredients for the fish courbouillon in coconut milk. We've put in all our essential vegetables, or carrots, or garlics, or green peppers, or tomatoes, onions, just about chive, thyme, you know, celery, parsley, everything that we got at the Rosa Market earlier, you know, and it looks beautiful, multicolored, and it's going to saute on a medium to high heat, and just about at a particular time when we're sufficiently satisfied that everything is marinated and sauteed nicely, we're going to be adding in our fish. Okay.
All it needs is a bit of my shark right now.
Yes, people, so after 2 hours, there we have it, our finished product. We've got our cream of callaloo soup right here. We've got our provision medley, and we have the green bananas, we have sweet potatoes, we have yams, dashins, and kush, yes? And we have it nicely garnished with some parsley accents, right? And also, we want to share with you our lentils right here, okay? And our beautiful marlin in courbouillon, coconut sauce. And we have steamed vegetables. We also have for you the garden salad. And we have to end it off with a lovely drink, a passion fruit drink. Yes, passion fruit juice, rich and flavorful. And of course, our dessert ends with some grapefruit, yes, very good fruit for the body, very healthy, and this little fellow right there, the tangerine, yes, they're related, they're family, okay? And right here we also have some vinaigrette, which we may add to our garden salad. So that's it, you know, total package, meal for 4, on a budget, yes, I can do it, and so can you.
I had so much fun cooking, and I know that you definitely enjoyed that part of the show as much as I did. I do love cooking, by the way, and incidentally, it's one of my favorite things to do in the home. But do you want to know what my second favorite thing is? You guessed it, shopping. But before we jump into the car to go to this great shopping expedition, here is some valuable information you should know about saving money on gas. Think you know every trick to improving your gas mileage? Here are a few saving strategies that aren't common knowledge. Step 1. Go on, enjoy your air conditioner on the highway. Consumer Report says that AC's gas guzzling reputation is undeserved
And at higher speeds, opening the windows can hurt fuel economy by increasing drag. Step 2. Don't fill up your tank until you are practically on empty. The less fuel you are toting, the lighter your car and the more efficiently it will run. Step 3. After filling up your car, turn the nozzle upside down before moving it from the tank. You will get another half a cup of gas that's stuck in the hose. Step 4. Tighten up your gas cap after filling up so you don't let any precious fuel evaporate. Try to park in the shade. This will also help prevent evaporation. Step 5. Put your car in overdrive for highway driving. It lowers your revolutions per minute or RPM, which saves gas. Check your owner's manual for recommended speed at which you may use overdrive. Step 6. Stay in one lane as much as possible. Leaving uses up more gas. Step 7. Turn off all electronics and climate controls before you cut the engine. With the extras off, your engine won't have to strain so hard to restart, leading to better gas mileage. Did you see me driving my green Nissan Sunny and pumping my own gas at the gas station? I think I've earned my way to free gas for the next year. Now, most women I know love fashion. For those of us who enjoy shopping or just window shopping, would appreciate that these things do come at a price. And while we appreciate looking good, we must remember to do so within our means. That's very important. In my experience, budgeting is very similar to dieting. It requires tremendous amounts of discipline, planning, and sacrifice to keep on the straight and narrow. Helping us to understand a bit more on the importance of shopping smart in this economy is Roxanne Christian, writer of Beauty Essentials of the Chronicle newspaper. And today we're going to be talking to you about shopping, how to shop smart, how to make good choices when shopping. All right, so Roxanne, thank you for joining me on the Tarnia Green Show. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me, Tanya.
Okay, so you look lovely.
Thank you. I love your outfit and your belt and everything. The leopard print is really in right now, so that's good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're talking shopping, something that I love, something that you love, something a lot of ladies out there love. And so we're going to share with you a few tips on what to do when shopping, how to really shop smart. Now, Roxanne, you decide to go shopping. What are some of the essential things that we need to consider?
Okay. Firstly, though, I say that all the time. I mean, most of us, we're talking to the everyday woman. We shop on a budget and we have bills to pay and we have children to feed. So I think one of the first things we need to consider when we go shopping is our budget. And I always say, leave the credit cards at home. Go with cash. Walk with cash, so you know if you're walking with $200, you're spending $200. And when it's done, you're done and you go home. You don't need to rack up credit card bills to buy a pair of jeans or, you know, things that you don't necessarily need. So you really have to be smart, and that's always my first piece of advice. Go with cash. So when your cash is done, you're done and you go home. Don't walk with the ATM card to go look for an ATM to get some more. Just go with cash, and then when you know, so that's really the first thing, your budget. And really just, you need to be wise and frugal in a sense when you shop. So that's one of the first things, you know, I think we have to consider when we go shopping. Okay, so as a young lady, you've gotten your first job and probably your first paycheck and you decide you're going to treat yourself. You should do, you work hard. Fundamentally, what are some of the things that we have to think about? To be very honest, for me, you need to spend on quality things, especially as a working professional. You know, you need some good pair of working shoes. You need to invest in something good that will last you a year, 2 years, 3 years. So you might want to buy something good, something that's leather, good quality pair of shoes, work bag, blazers, you know, blazers that you could use for work, for church, for evening functions. So you, as a young working professional, you need to splurge on good quality items, timeless, chic and timeless pieces, not necessarily things that are in style and pretty and good for the season or can only be used to go to a party or that sort of stuff. But you know, you really want to look for classic, timeless, you know, pieces that you can watch your pictures from 5 years ago and still be like, oh, I wonder where that blazer is. I can use it to go to an event tomorrow.
Yes.
So you really want to consider buying things that are timeless and chic, you know, that sort of thing.
You know, I find in our culture many times, you know, when there's an event coming up, you know, you hear a lot of ladies saying, oh, it's time for me to go get myself an outfit. Is that good practice?
No, and that's where we run into a lot of problems, especially at Creole Festival. And I'm happy you brought that up because during Creole Festival, now we're in the carnival season, so you find, you know, all the little boutiques are buzzing with, you know, everybody buying and that sort of stuff. But that's really you spending probably double, triple what you would probably want to buy, you know, if you bought it earlier on. I think, though, we should always, if we, you know, I like to shop and many young people like to shop. There are very few women who don't like to shop.
Yes.
You know, if you walk in and you see something you really like, even if you don't have anywhere to go with it, grab it, because Creole Festival might be coming up, Christmas might be coming up, Carnival might be coming up, and you will, you know, you'll find somewhere to use it. What happens when we wait until last minute to pick up stuff? Okay, so the boutique owners know that it's independent, so they're going to jack up on the prices because people must buy. So it's very good that you shop wisely, you know, and you shop in time, you shop ahead of events. Don't wait for events, pick up things. And then when you do that, you're in a panic. So it's 5 o'clock on Creole Festival Friday, and you have nothing to wear. So you're gonna pick up the first thing you see, and you, boy, I really don't like it.
Yes.
But you're gonna pick it up anyway because you're thinking, I want to, I already bought the ticket, but I have nothing to wear. So you're going to pick it up and then you're never going to wear it again. So you're gonna spend $150 on a top that you're gonna wear for one night and be miserable and grumpy, and you're never gonna wear it again.
So we are here at Bisous de Coco. I just love that name, by the way. And as you can see, they've got lovely pieces. They've got casual wear, they've got business attire, they've got jewelry, they've got belts, they've got, you know, clutches, they've got shoes, they've got gowns for evening wear, they've got casual pieces as well. Now, let's talk about must-haves in the closet. What should a woman ensure that she has in the closet?
Firstly, I think as women, as professional women, we need blazers. We need good fitted, structured blazers. So you might pull off something off a rack, but then it needs to be able to fit you properly. So I always say as women, we need to have a seamstress as our best friend, you know. So you really need a seamstress on speed dial at all times. So, you know, you need good, so that is a lovely blazer.
This
Very,
looks
if you feel
gorgeous.
the material, you can see it's a really good sturdy material. Also with shoulder pads for structure, you need that structure, you know, it helps you stand properly and so on. So this is a really good blazer, and you need to invest in pieces like that as women. Good blazers. We also
Good black,
good black,
because it's
solid,
very versatile.
yes, solid neutral colors, black, navy blue, you know. You might even want to do something because floral is in right now. I don't know if you really want to spend a lot on a floral blazer because it's in, it has been in for the last few seasons, but black, navy blue is always a good color. Red never goes out of style, you know. So you want to do good quality blazers.
Okay,
so we're looking at good blazers, even good evening gowns, evening dresses, especially a little black dress. Every woman should have a little black dress. You need that because you can dress it up, dress it down, use it to do so many other different things. So little black dress, very good blazers, good fitted pants. Also your undergarments are very, very important, you know. So Bisous de Coco has lovely under pieces, your little tanks and that sort of stuff that can make an outfit go, you know.
Yeah, so maybe we can show our viewers.
So she has this black, and these feel that feels like the really good
very
quality,
soft,
right, and silky, and also
it
feels slightly like a body shaper, so it holds you in. So I think these are and she has them in a variety of colors and different styles and so forth. So you can put these under your blazers to jazz it up, put a little pop of color and all that. So these are really good, and these are must-haves for everybody, especially a professional woman.
Yes, and of course you can wear this to work underneath your blazer, and maybe on a Saturday you can wear it with shorts. You can wear it
with something, you know, shorts, and you can go to the sea and it's the same blazer, and you pair it with some good shorts, and you put on some flats and sandals, and you're perfect. Good
so
to
it's
go.
really not just about buying on impulse, but buying with a plan, because in this economy we need to save, We need to make maximum use of the money that we have. Yes, Roxanne. A key question that there's been lots of debate about that. Some people claim that they don't necessarily like to try on clothing when they go shopping. Your thoughts on that?
Fit is everything. Fit is everything, and even in the men now, we see that their clothes are so much more fitted, and men, you know, men's fashion now has moved a lot to big and saggy and so forth to fit it. So fit is everything. You need to buy clothes that fit your body, that suit you. We're all different sizes and shapes, and that doesn't make us any nonetheless beautiful. So as I said, like, I personally tend to buy clothing that's always a size bigger or slightly bigger than I am, because you never know how weight goes. But then you can alter it. That's why I say you need a seamstress to be your best friend. So you buy things maybe a size bigger, slightly bigger, because you never know. It might fit perfectly there, but it might be a little loose. That sort of stuff. So you could always alter and so forth. Never buy something that's too small or too tight, because then you're going to be uncomfortable. We need to be sexy, yes, but classy. And
I agree.
So you need to fit you. I strongly recommend that you try on your clothes. But then,
you know, with the advent of the internet and internet shopping, you find a lot of young ladies now, a lot of working women shop online, you know, and for them, it may be convenient, more convenient, but at the end of the day, are they actually getting value for money? Because you find yourself running into the risk of purchasing something online, and then when it gets to you, it doesn't fit right, it's too big, it's too small, the shade that you saw online is not exactly what you have in hand, you know, that kind of thing. So you know, when making those kind of decisions, we have to be very careful, you know. But me personally, I prefer to go in there, feel the fabric, try it on, make sure it fits perfectly, and then I make my purchases. Not saying that I don't buy online, but I have the preference of going into the store and try on and be comfortable with my buy. We are in this room, in this boutique, full of gorgeous outfits. Let's share with our audience some of the beautiful pieces that we've got. So, you know, as you know, Carnival is around the corner, and there are lots of activities to go to. Maybe we want to select an outfit for the Calypso finals. Let's try to select something and share with our viewers.
We're looking at the Calypso finals, you know, and one of the pieces that really, I like that a lot. I think
it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Loving the color.
It is, and we live in the Caribbean, so we can wear colors all year round. And this is really gorgeous. And if you see how this is so flirty, the bottom, it's a romper, and rompers are in, it's a one-piece romper. And
maybe you want to turn around and so they can have a view in the back.
Lovely buttons on the back. So, and that is really flirty and classy. I like it. So you could use that to attend a Calypso show. But you could also use that with some nice, maybe strappy heels to attend a nice little dinner date. You throw something over your little nice, maybe neutral or teal cardigan with a classic clutch, you know. And we have these clutches.
Yes, beautiful.
Clutches like the skull. These are beautiful and very nice.
Very in.
Yes, very in. You know, very in. You could tie it in, and you could use that even on a casual Sunday because of the flirtiness and the casualness of the bottom of it. You could even use it for a Sunday brunch. So when you buy, try to think of multiple uses and multiple wears per outfit. Not just so, okay, I need to go to Calypso, so I'm only going to use it for Calypso show. No, just try to brainstorm the many other places that you could use it to go to. So, you know, you could use it for Sunday brunch, you could use it for Calypso, you could use it for dinner with heels, you could dress it up, you could dress it down. And I love the balance that the little frills on the bottom brings to it.
Very, very beautiful applique there.
Yeah.
So since we're talking Carnival, maybe we should dress up for the Queen Show, right?
This skirt, while we can pair it with something gorgeous, bright and gorgeous for Queen Show with some pumps, you might want to wear it with this top and tuck it in, or you might want to do something, you know, a little more.
So we're trying to select an appropriate top,
Even
to
what you think
complement this
about the
skirt.
yellow peplum, and you
Yes.
tuck it in
Yes.
neatly.
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Oh, I have
Excellent
So you don't
idea.
always have to wear peplums out, you know. You could, because at the waistline, and this is
Yes.
slightly
Yeah.
high-waisted.
Yeah.
So you tuck in the
Yeah.
peplum
Yeah.
neatly. And
So you
it's-
just want to get a better appreciation for the match here. So that we're suggesting that this is a
and don't be
peplum.
afraid to do two
Yes.
textures together.
Two textures together, so you can appreciate that this is a beautiful ensemble. Yeah, and it looks great. And what pair of shoe would you wear with that?
I would probably go with something black or something even a little neutral,
Yes.
to suit your skin tone. So, you know, and then this skirt, after you're done with it for Queen Show, Tanya, we can pair it with a gorgeous white top for work. We can pair it with something colored also. That skirt is so versatile. We could wear it to church. We could pair it, if you pair it with something white, and you could use it for work, and you would be so chic and timeless. Perfect. And that skirt, the material on the skirt feels like you could have it for years. You could pair it with something colored. You could pair it
Roxanne,
with,
I'm beginning to think that you're totally in love with that
I
skirt.
am in love with the skirt. I am very in love with the skirt.
Bisou de Coco, look out, okay? Because Roxanne is going to come
And
back
it has
and
pockets.
get this skirt for her wardrobe, okay?
It's a good piece to have, and we know that even on the runways we see a lot of the stars wearing midi,
Yes,
full
yes.
midi with tulle, midi with, you know. So even Jennifer Lopez wore a skirt similar, but it was in green. So that's a really good piece to have. She has lovely stuff.
Okay, so, you know, another question on my mind. A lot of ladies say that they go shopping with their girlfriends. Good idea? Bad idea?
It's always good to go shopping with friends because your friends are honest and they tell you, I say, oh no girl, that doesn't look good on you. But it's always best that you go shopping, you see, you appreciate how, you know, they tell you they feel about certain pieces, but spend alone. Go shopping with your friends, but spend alone.
Spend alone, explain that.
Because let's go shopping together, we look at pieces and then you're like, oh my goodness, this is thebomb.com and you want me to get it, but I'm still not sure, but you pressure me and you convince me, and then I purchase it, but then when I go home I have shopper's remorse. So it's good to go out with your friends, look at the items, see the pieces, but then think about it, and then if if it's something you think, oh, it will go so perfectly with so many things in my wardrobe, then you could gorgeous bag, by the way, you could go ahead and purchase it. I always say shop, spend alone, go shopping with your friends, make it a fun day, you know. We women love to shop, but spend alone.
I know, I love to shop too, but I go by my motto, buy what you need, not what you want.
Really, the key is, and as I say, you really need to, it comes from deep down, you need to be very organized. When we're shopping, you need to be organized because so many times we have the similar pieces in our closets already, and we go out and we buy almost the same thing because it's chucked somewhere, it's hidden somewhere, we don't have it out so we can see. So I recommend, you know, that we clean as women, men too, we clean out our closet.
Cleaning the closet periodically. Let's say like every 3 months I do it personally.
3 months, 6 months,
every 6 months I clean out my closet. So it gives me a better appreciation and reminds me of what exactly I do have in the closet, so I don't find myself going to get another black bag that I had and I forgot I had, you know, that kind of thing. So that's a very, very, very important point.
And then when you're cleaning out, you already see the pieces that you have, and maybe I need a top to go with it. So you could, when you already go shopping, you're thinking, I need something nice. Oh, that goes with a piece I already have. So it's really good to clean out your closets periodically.
Great, great. So since we're in Bisou de Coco, how I love that name, let's just share with our audience some of the other interesting pieces that we've got here.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we looked at, she has lovely under pieces, and they seem to be fitted, you know, that hold you. And you need, as women, we need, not all of us have 6, you know, everything's flat. So we need support, and good undergarments is very, very important, you know. She has the work section, and then she has some lovely tops, you know, gorgeous tops and colors, and very loose fitting. And in our climate, we need that. We need, you know, we need loose fitting pieces. Very, very gorgeous pieces. And she has very good quality blazers, as we discussed. And Tanya, something I really love about her store, it's so organized.
It's very organized.
Everything, you walk in and you know exactly what she's saying, and you know exactly what you're looking for. She has these beautiful skirts, and for the ladies who love skirts, and she has gorgeous shorts for summer, you know, and very lovely bags and handbags and clutches and so forth. Even this one jumps out at me.
This is so beautiful.
It is.
Michael Kors.
Michael Kors, and we know recently he's been really in. And
he's in. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Very, very gorgeous. And purple is making a serious comeback.
Very big statement now in the fashion world. Yes, yes.
And with the black on the outside. Very gorgeous.
Okay. So it was certainly a pleasure talking to you, and we want to say that we hope that the tips that we shared with you will assist you as you proceed in shopping in this economy, making smart decisions, buying clothes, buying outfits, not necessarily for one occasion, but buying merchandise that you can use for multiple occasions, and just shopping and saving and still looking lovely and beautiful.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, Roxanne.
Thank you.
I have a very good feeling that I will pay another visit to Bijoux de Coco sometime soon. And that's it for this episode of the Tarnia Green Show. Until next time, stay upbeat, stay healthy, and stay smart. Send us your feedback by dropping us an email at thetarniagreenshow@gmail.com. Be sure to like the Tarnia Green Show Facebook page, share it with your friends and your family, and make it a date to join us next time for another show. Until next time, I am Tarnia Green. Thank you so much for viewing.